Just announced. Her Royal Highness Leonor's wedding sparks global reactions, must talk about. Greater than, just announced. Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor is officially getting married. The wedding date is locked. The venue confirmed. But what's causing shockwaves around the world isn't the ceremony. It's the reactions from global leaders, royal families, religious figures, and even Hollywood elites. What is really going on behind the palace gates? Stay with us, everything is about to be exposed. The official announcement, setting the scene. It's official. At exactly 9 a.m. on July 2, 2025, the Royal House of Spain released a statement across all official platforms. Greater than, Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to the crown, will be joined in marriage at a private and public joint ceremony on August 14, 2025, to the gentleman of her choosing, in the presence of the King and Queen, Spanish and international dignitaries, and the global public. Within minutes, #Leonor wedding trended across Europe, Africa, the US, and Asia. But that was just the beginning. Because what the palace didn't say in the official statement was that this announcement has divided global opinion, like never before. What we know so far, the facts versus the fury. The date, August 14, 2025, a Friday, breaking royal tradition which typically favors Saturdays or Sundays. Why the unusual date? Sources suggest it aligns with a rare solar alignment considered symbolic by both Spanish Catholics and Eastern traditions. The venue. The wedding will take place inside Madrid's royal palace, with a dual ceremony format, a public blessing in the palace courtyard, followed by a sealed private exchange inside the royal chapel. Only 140 individuals will be allowed inside the private segment. The groom, still unnamed in the official document. But palace insiders say the man is already known, and his name is not welcomed in every royal household. That secrecy has ignited even more global curiosity. Global reactions, the royal shockwave. The British royal family issued a measured statement. Greater than, we offer warm congratulations to Her Royal Highness on this milestone. However, no British representatives are currently confirmed to attend. The French First Lady stated publicly. Greater than, a woman leading a monarchy through love, this is the message we need now. Meanwhile, the Vatican has remained silent, sparking speculation that the religious aspect of the union may not align with canon expectations. But perhaps the most unexpected comment came from former U.S. President Donald Trump, who told the press, "Greater than, it's a beautiful day for Spain. And I know one very tall young man who's smiling." A veiled reference to Baron Trump. The internet thinks so. WHO is the groom. The mystery deepens. Why hasn't the groom's name been confirmed? Insiders say palace disagreements are at the core. Some believe the royal household is split over approval of the groom. He is reportedly non-royal, non-European, and from a politically influential family. Greater than one anonymous source. It's not just about love anymore. It's about global perception, legacy, and power. The groom's name remains embargoed under Spain's royal protocol until a joint international clearance is approved. Until then, speculation continues. And the media? They've narrowed it down to 3 final names, with one front-runner generating the most noise worldwide. The front-runner, is it Baron Trump? Here's what we know. Baron Trump was seen entering Zarzuela Palace 3 times in May and June 2025. He and Leonor have attended 2 private events in Geneva and 1 in New York over the past year. Leonor's personal aide, when asked about Baron, smiled and said, "Greater than, she lights up when his name is mentioned." Still, no official confirmation. But that hasn't stopped global youth movements from picking sides. TikTok is awash with videos titled, "Greater than, Leonor and Baron, the love story of the century." She chose love, not a crown. A queen and an outsider. Europe's divide. Royals respond privately. Not everyone is pleased. Royal insiders from Belgium, Norway, and Luxembourg have expressed concern. Greater than, if Leonor marries outside nobility, it sets a precedent that breaks centuries of dynastic structure, said one senior royal advisor. In Germany, aristocrats worry this wedding might inspire rebellion in future royal lines. Some royal traditionalists have dubbed it the American invasion of the Spanish crown. Others praise it as the beginning of a monarchy with a modern heartbeat. The people react, emotion on the ground. Across Spain, reactions are intensely emotional. In Madrid, Crowds gathered outside the palace waving both Spanish and US flags, shouting, "Greater than, Viva la Reina Leonor. Amor real." In Barcelona, graffiti on royal monuments reads, "Greater than, let love reign." But in conservative regions, protests are forming. Some Catholic groups oppose a non-traditional marriage. Others demand a public referendum on royal marriages. Still, Leonor's popularity remains unmatched. A recent poll shows 81% of Spanish youth support her choice, regardless of the groom. Behind the scenes, the Queen's strategy. Queen Letizia is reportedly leading the internal PR strategy to protect her daughter's image. She has restructured Leonor's media team, hired a global crisis manager, and approved limited pre-wedding footage to show humanity without spectacle. A trusted royal reporter said, "Greater than, this isn't just a wedding. It's the new test of monarchy. Leonor will either modernize it, or shatter it." Letizia has also secured an exclusive international interview with Leonor, set to release 48 hours before the wedding. Insiders say that interview may reveal intimate letters, behind-the-scenes stories, and even video clips never seen by the public. What makes this wedding different? Unlike royal weddings of the past, this one is not entirely ceremonial. It carries 4 layers of symbolic meaning. 1. Political unity, a Spanish monarch possibly aligning with a non-European legacy. 2. Gender revolution, a woman sovereign deciding her future, without being given away. 3. Religious challenge, reports say there may be no priest or cardinal, but a dual spiritual guide from both faiths and cultures. 4. Emotional power, the bride and groom will sing a duet during the ceremony titled, "Two Hearts, One Throne." The emotional script of the ceremony is already said to have brought royal staff to tears during rehearsal. The biggest wedding since Diana. International news outlets are already comparing this to Princess Diana's wedding, not in spectacle, but in emotional weight and generational impact. Netflix has reportedly secured behind-the-scenes rights, and global streaming platforms are preparing live coverage. The last time the world paused for a royal bride was 1981. Now, in 2025, a new story is unfolding. And this time, it's not about fairy tales. It's about freedom, duty, and a queen writing her own future. A new royal era begins. From Madrid to Manhattan, from palace gates to digital screens. Princess Leonor's wedding isn't just a celebration. It's a message. Greater than, the throne doesn't give me value. My heart does. Princess Leonor, private diary entry, leaked in June 2025. Now the world waits. For a crown. For a kiss. For a new chapter. And on August 14th, when the world watches, it won't just be a royal union. It will be history made from love.